The Tale series combat system is a rather interesting, fun and compelling one. It revolves around Artes. In previous entries of the series, the thing was much more complex. You could even get stuck in some areas of the game, some bosses, if you didn't fully understand how they worked. Fortunately, the Tales of Arise Artes system is much less complex, and understanding it is actually quite easy. Although there are some things that you might bypass if you ignore the tutorials, and some others that the game doesn't really fully tell you that well, and for that, I am here to guide you through it. What is up, you damn gorgeous, beautiful gamers? Do we welcome back to RPJames. Before we continue, I would very much like to invite you to hit that like button if you find this guide useful, as well as subscribing for everything RPGs. That being said, let us get into the matter. First, the basics. Artists are skills each character has. You can attach them to a specific button, make combos with them, which will allow you to stagger enemies, or even cause them to break for a tag team attack if you continuously keep pressing the attack. Artists use AG, which is Artist Gauge. You can improve your AG by purchasing specific skills, perfect dodges, critical hits, and overall just spending skill points on the passive bonuses on the skill characters list. There are 4 different kinds of Artes: Martial, Arcane, Support, and Special. Martial are just normal melee skill, Arcane magic attacks, Support heal and buff your team, and Special Artists you can perform with specific ones like this one right here, where you can hold down the button to be able to perform it. Artists can also level up the more you use them. There are some of them which will be more powerful, but overall, the ones you feel you like the most, you should stick with them, since the more you use them, the stronger they become, as you can see right here. Now we move on to the more complex stuff. What you can do to improve Artists. Play with versatility, while still maintaining high DPS and well usage of your Artists. Some of the Artists will have this icon beside its name. That means that said Arte has an elemental type of damage in it. To be able to make it more powerful, you need to use the proper equipment. There is no kind of specific build in this game, so constantly you are going to be changing gear for that you feel is stronger than the previous one you had. Now that said, there are some things that you can do to further improve or increase your DPS, battle versatility, and character build. For example, you'll notice that this weapon I have right here has enhanced fire damage Artes. That means, of course, that for the time I use this weapon, my overall damage and battle performance will be much better if I use Fire Artes. That is the versatility part. You will never get bored of using the same Artes if you change them constantly to fit the weapon you are using at the moment. To further increase your damage and usefulness during battle, the accessories you wear can have skills on them, depending on the level your accessory is. Another guide on crafting coming soon as well. Now, since right now I have a weapon with enhanced Fire Artist, and I have Fire Artist slotted on most of my Artist quick slots, pardon me for just keep saying Artist and Artist and Artist on and on and on. What I want to increase now is the fire damage output, which accessories are going to do. As you can see here, I have this fire damage increase on the accessory, which means that this is going to increase my Artist and weapon damage because of the enhanced fire damage on the weapon that I have. While you can definitely set AI commands for your allies, you cannot order them to use only specific Artists. While you are not controlling them, they will fight as they see fit. But I would still recommend getting all of your characters properly outfitted in case you want to change character during battle, since the one you control is the one that is going to be taking advantage of your proper allocation of the weapon, accessories, and Arte synergy based on the main element of your weapon. That said, do have in mind that there are different elemental enemies. Your weapon of choice might not be that effective against them. I highly recommend to have elementalist Artists amongst your arsenal, and later in the game you unlock more quick slots for Artists. If you really need picky against enemies, do have in mind that you can change your weapon at any given time during the fight. While enemies don't completely negate your element of choice, using a weapon stronger to the enemy elemental type against boss fights can really change the tide of battle. That being said, I hope that you guys find this guide useful. If you did, a like on the video would very much be super appreciated, and a subscription for more news, reviews and guides would also help. I will be seeing you damn gorgeous and beautiful people in the next one. And remember to stay safe out there, stay awesome, stay beautiful. If no one has told you today that you're a beautiful, gorgeous person, then you are. Have a beautiful day. I will be seeing you later.